Hello and welcome to this bonus and additional or new lecture in this course Personality Development on Cross-Cultural Competencies. So, the purpose of this new section is to help you learn more ways and strategies for personality development for a successful management career. And we are starting with in this lecture where we'll talk to you about how to develop the cross-cultural competence that includes understanding and navigating cultural differences in communication and collaboration. So, how do you think you can develop cross-cultural competence? Any thoughts? Developing cross-cultural competence requires you to acquire the knowledge, skills, and attitudes, three things altogether, necessary to understand and navigate cultural differences effectively. Now, what are the various things or steps that you can do to take to enhance your cross-cultural competence? Let's take a look at that, and especially in the context of a communication and collaboration. So let's take a look at the many steps that you can consider to take to enhance your cross-cultural competence. So first thing is being culturally self-aware, and that you can do by starting by reflecting on your own cultural background, biases, and assumptions. Understand how your cultural context shapes your perceptions and behavior. So start no better place than starting with your own self by understanding your cultural background, biases, assumptions, perceptions, and behaviors and predispositions, if I were to say that. Then you need to get into cultural intelligence training, where you take part in cultural intelligence training programs and where you develop the knowledge and skills necessary for effective cross-cultural interactions. And these trainings can be extremely useful. And how can you do that? You attend workshops or courses focused on building cultural intelligence. Explore resources and literature on cultural intelligence. So these are various ways you can get trained on cultural intelligence. Then you learn about other cultures, having being equipped with how to learn about the different cultures, you learn about the other cultures. And how you do that is you actively seek to understand the cultures with which you interact, learn about the history, uh, customs, uh, traditions, and communication norms. Uh, Now, to do that, you will need to read the books, watch documentaries, attend cultural events related to different cultures. Also, engage in conversations with individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds for a deeper understanding of their cultures. Then acquire a specific skill related to cross-cultural communication, and that will include verbal and non-verbal communication norms. What are the norms in verbal and non-verbal communication for different cross-cultural cultures that you would be interacting with? Practice active listening, basically to understand the cultural nuances in communication. The nuances, very important. Then learn about the different communication styles and preferences relevant for those cultures. Language learning is important. As if possible, learn the language of the culture that you're interacting. It works beautifully. While working in Unilever and J&J, I used to learn the cultures of different parts of I used to learn the language of different parts. Uh, and I've realized that even learning basic language skills can enhance the communication and show respect for the culture. Take language classes or use language learning apps and practice speaking with native speakers to improve your proficiency, and that works beautifully well because they love seeing you trying their own language, doing it right, failing very often, and they help you learn, and that builds the bonds with the in the foreign culture. Develop empathy. Cultivate empathy to understand the perspectives, emotions, and experiences of individuals from diverse cultural background. Put yourself in others' shoes to understand their worldview, right? Their worldview. Consider the cultural context when interpreting emotions and reactions. So develop such empathy. Develop a global mindset that embraces diversities and views cultural differences as an opportunity for learning and innovation. Stay informed about global events and trends and seek exposure to diverse perspective through literature, media, and travel. Uh, Learn strategies for effective collaboration in cross-cultural teams, including conflict resolution and effective communication and decision-making processes. Attend workshops on cross-cultural team dynamics. Practice collaborating with individuals from diverse backgrounds. Also, get into intercultural sensitive training. Develop intercultural sensitivity, which involves being open minded, non judgmental, and appreciative of cultural differences. Typically, if the cultures are different, we start becoming a judgment. Engage in activities that challenge stereotypes and biases. Reflect on your reactions on cultural differences and identify areas of improvement for you to develop your cultural competency. So thank you so much for watching this bonus lecture on cross-cultural competence. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again sometime, somewhere again. Please do feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer a question, and also download the PDF file to take a look at anything that you want to.